A big third down for the Seattle defense. And Cam Newton doesn't like what he sees.
Well, it's the second time I think they've waited so long trying to take time off the clock. But by the time they get the play and they get up to the line of scrimmage, there's only 3 seconds left on the play clock. And obviously, Cam Newton is not pleased.
Tom steps up, zings one toward the end zone over the head of Edelman. With Jimmy Smith in coverage, and Brady very upset. To the 20-yard line. Brady hasn't lost any competitive fire at age 39, that's for sure.
Stewart and Simmons are the safeties. To lead there at the top of your screen, covering 2nd down and 6. More Lynch. We've seen a lot already. Into the pile he goes, trying to dig his way. Wolf among them, a couple down there, and Pecco with his hands right around his ankles. Oh, we have a fight on the other side. Look at this. After Crabtree, helmet's being thrown. Talib grabbed it off. Referee is down, and look at holding on to his ribs.
Well, that started with the block. That was Crabtree on Aqib Talib. Remember, there's some history between these two guys, and I think that's really where the fight started. Crabtree actually blocks him.
Look at, we have another one right here.
Look at this.
Oh, and a swing right there.
This is crazy because now you're going to get ejected from the game. I mean, this is just selfish. When your own self-interest are more important than the team, then you put yourself and your team at risk. And that's terrible.
Season's Week 17 meeting in Denver. Aqib Talib and Crabtree got into it. And he took that gold chain and ripped it off his neck, snapping it in half. And then moments ago, here's what happened.
Yeah, I think this, look, watch this block. Look, and it doesn't stop there.
Wow.
I mean, you just knew that this was going to happen.
Crowd is juiced up. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger tosses it too high for Le'Veon Bell.
Well, watch this play by Antonio Brown. Roethlisberger looking the other way, but this frustration here is going to boil over to the sideline. This is a first-class temper tantrum thrown by Antonio Brown. Trying to get cooled down by offensive coordinator Todd Haley. Pulls away from Haley. Competitive, but you've got to be a little bit more under control on the sidelines. Got to kind of.
Carpenter upset with himself after the extra point try.
Yeah, you know, he was playing the win. Ooh, and that's a direct hit on the schnoz there. Been a bad couple of seconds there for Carpenter.
I get it, but Monday night.
Here's your quarterback running again, and a little extracurricular activity by Alec Ogletree, and some of the 49ers going to let him know about it.
Everything about this, Boomer, is undisciplined on the Rams. Everything is offensive. Everything that happens in these little chippy endeavors always end up being accelerated by the Rams tonight. Late or off beat, and everyone on the field knows that something's wrong with it. Let's watch it closely here. Oh, nothing big there. Yeah, he's kind of scraped the cleat across there.
Personal foul. Defense number 99. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
See, it was like push up, no big deal, and then somebody has to do the chippy thing that gets the foul, and it's been the Rams all night tonight.
Defense number 99. After this is in the goal, automatic first down. Number 99 has been disqualified.
Aaron Donald ejected, and there's your night for the Rams.
If you're going to be one of the great players, you have to handle adversity. See, I mean, foolish. What is he doing? Take him by the neck? I mean, this is one of the leaders. No one works harder. No one studies harder. Nobody is more disciplined about his preparation for football. It's Jerry Light.
To come on after that 100-yard performance in the win last Sunday. Foles going end zone, right back to Kelce, who thought that he was interfered with in the back of the end zone. No flag. Mukamara, who missed on that interception early in the game, was there on the coverage.
Kelce saying that they turned him and hooked him away from the ball right there. That head around the neck. He was hit before the ball arrived. Now, the official may have said that ball was too high for Kelce. Oh, Kelce is hot. Now he's ejected from the game. He's out. There must have been some verbal confrontation. He was hot. In terms of whatever he said to the official is not warranted. And Andy Reid's not going to be happy with this.
Here's matchup between Odell Beckham and Josh Norman with someone coming over to Odell and calming him down. I'm sitting here watching him pace up and down this sideline, but something that did happen this time around, his quarterback Eli Manning coming over, his wide receivers coach Adam Henry getting in his face, grabbing him and telling him to knock it off.
Is this what you were talking about?
Yeah, you're going to see Josh is like, you had the end cut. He was open. And Tom's like, you know what? I know he was open. You know what? I know he was open. I know it. I'm just Tom. I'm just telling you.
I'm glad it's that civilized.
Yeah,
I always wonder.
It's so nice right in those situations. When you miss something like that, you don't want to and the coach is like, man, we had the perfect play. He designed it, spent all week going over it, and then you miss it, and he's like, gotta hit it. And you're like, I know. You think I wanted to miss? You didn't want to be risky with the throw because he knew he was just a hair.
Randy Moss has 3 catches for just 23 yards.
Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan getting into it. Handoff for Ward on 3rd and 8. And Ward leaning forward. Flags come down. Oh, there's punching now.
Yeah, Finnegan and Andre Johnson going after it. Both of the helmets were ripped off. And we may have even more action.
Oh, it's continuing. It spills over. That's gotten ugly. For New York. McCown, moving pocket. McCown, nothing going on that side. McCown spins away. McCown, desperation throw. And a flag down.
They're going to get Nelson for holding.
McCown just bought time, hoping something would develop. And Marcus Peters took the ball and chucked it into the stands.
So that's 3 penalties potentially on this play against the Chiefs.
He took the flag. The flag ended up in the stands.
I have never seen that before in my life. Have you? Like conduct for this act by Marcus Peters.
Yes, Peters just hoisted the flag.
And the hat comes off because the official was out of flags.
Here is 2nd and 15. Handoff is to Vereen, able to stay upright and picks up a first down. And there's Beckham again. What is going on? Watch the end of this play. That's not it. It's here. And they go head-to-head. Then Norman gets in with a knee into that. Green Bay can get the ball back. 1 first down, it's over. And I don't know how, if you're Green Bay, you come out of this game feeling. I mean, maybe there's your answer. Throwing that surface tablet is Aaron Rodgers. The play was there.
Yeah, really well designed. Designed it beautifully, and you could have called them for a pick. No flag. So the play would have stood, but pressure just right back into Rodgers' face. He couldn't really see what happened out there and tried getting off of it, and then it was too late.
2nd down and 19. McCoy gets the snap, throws downfield, intercepted. Dents.
You big fat. That's a That's a Look at this rep. I
Pushing with the helmet off. And he'll go to the sideline.
Looks like he's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, he's bleeding a lot.
You got to pay for this plastic surgery, Bill. You know how this happened. I laid their guard out. I laid him out. He gets up and like tries to hit me again. I punched him. I headbutt him with no helmet. He just looks like me like this. I'm just keep my helmet on for the rest of the game. I look like a psycho.
Ryan floats one. He's got Douglas. And Douglas makes the catch. Remember, this is 3rd down, and that ball moved. Let's take another look.
They called it a catch on the field, so did he actually lose possession? We'll find out now. I'm not sure he did.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. First down. San Francisco is charged with their first timeout.
Harbaugh goes crazy on the sideline. Let's send you down to the field and Aaron Andrews.
Joe, thank you so much. Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm going to shut it for you real quick. LOB.
All right, before... And Joe, back over to you.
All right, well, we saw pushes him out. Just one time out left for San Fran.
Watching kicker Phil Dawson warming up, you know, he tried about a 61-yarder, wasn't quite as good, but that was going to the opposite end of the field. And from my playing,
this happened about a moment ago in the Bengals-Jags game. It looks like a standard play. A.J. Green and Jalen Ramsey, 2 stars on their respective sides of the football, get into a huge fight, and everybody goes at it. Now, you see the players running into it. That's A.J. Green and Jalen Ramsey at the bottom of the pile. A.J. Green throwing several punches, and I'm going to show you a replay in a moment that he tried a chokehold on Jalen Ramsey. Watch. So Ramsey will push him down. Ramsey pushed down A.J. Green. Green throws him in a chokehold, rips him back down, and is throwing punches.
Let's take a look. Well, he's just that calf grabbing again on him, Joe, and it's something that he's going to have to do. Well, he gets stepped on right at the end of that play. I didn't catch that, and it looks like maybe that's what it was.
Twice he gets stepped on. That's Sue.
What were you saying in that instance that you were trying to be positive, that it was funny? And I don't mean this to be sarcastic or pointed, but I mean, that went out on Monday Night Television. A lot of fans are talking about it right now as a big problem with this team. Can you put text what was going on at that moment? What caused it?
What Deuce and I talk about is nobody else's business.
But why was something funny when you're down 18 points in the 4th quarter?
It wasn't funny. I wasn't laughing about anything.
The camera showed you laughing.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fine.
Commented about it.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not laughing about it. You think this is funny? I take this serious.
I'm not.
Real serious. I put my heart and soul into this every single week.
All I'm saying is the camera shows.
I'm just telling you right now what I do every single week. Every single week. I put my freaking heart and soul into this. I study my off. I don't go out there and laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny to me. I don't want to go out there and get embarrassed on Monday Night Football in front of everybody.
That's why I'm asking you what.
I'm telling you right now. We're talking. Deuce and I are talking.
What was the context?
I'm done. Sorry. I'm not doing